it's Sabine from Wonderbene. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. As always, it's great to have you here on my channel. This video is part of the Biggest Get-HEALTHY Collab. It's a solo video, which we do on a monthly basis, where we do not collaborate with others, but there's a whole bunch of channels that are releasing this exact video today on the 15th of June. So make sure you check out the video description for all the other channels that are putting this out. The prompt for this video came from Justin Wall from the channel My 500 Pound Story. If you've never checked out his channel, you should definitely go check it out. He's a very amazing person and he's done a lot of good work on himself to lose a crazy amount of weight, doing exercise and just being committed to it and staying consistent with it. So on to this video. It's been kind of called Back to the Future, but it really should be called Back to the Past, because the prompt for this video is, what would you say to your younger self to start your journey to weight loss sooner than you have, or to prevent becoming overweight in the first place? And I've had a lot of thoughts about this subject. I think it's a really great prompt, to be honest. And in the end, I think I would go back to my younger self, especially my teenage self, who was so insecure with just having a few extra pounds that you're not actually that big. And I would also tell my younger self not to take on board the insecurities from other people that they projected onto you. And a person really close to me actually was like that, who had grown up being obese herself, and she kept telling me about those experiences when I was an impressionable teenager, about how people would tease you if you wore a certain thing, and how, yeah, you should be careful doing this or that because you're bigger. And when really at the time it wasn't that big, and it would have been a lot healthier for my mental state, I know that now in retrospect, to just experience and to just get through it myself, because just because that one person had that experience doesn't mean I would have the same. So I would tell my younger self to just like my body more than I did. And I would also tell my younger self that it would get better after the divorce of my parents, because for me that was my trigger point for my weight gain. That was the real original starting point that started it all. And it's not even weight related per se. It's a life event. And I think with a lot of people that is where a weight struggle starts, because in my case, my weight gain is a symptom or a consequence of various non-weight or physical aspects that happened to me in my life. Sense of abandonment, sense of being lonely, and figuring out how to not experience that. I think that's something I would try to do by going back in time to talk to my younger self. But at the end of it all, I have to say, I don't know if I'd even listened, if I would have even listened to me. Say if older me went back to younger me and told her all those things, it's pretty much the same as somebody saying, oh, don't do this or that because of that thing and this thing. Because at the end of the day, our life develops and unfolds the way it does for a reason. We have quite a bit of control over it, maybe not 100%. I sometimes wonder, what is controlling life? And some people may say it's God, some people say it's fate, some say it's destiny, some call it divine intervention, some call it the universe. You know, whatever you call it, whatever your avenue or train of thought is, I'm not here to discuss that aspect, but at the end of the day, I think life happens the way it happens for a reason, and I wouldn't really want to go back and change anything. I've gone through my life, and I'm stronger now, mentally and physically especially, than I've ever been in my life. I am closer to, I have more physical prowess right now than I've ever had in my lifetime, to be honest. And it took the years that it took for me to get here. And yes, it could have been a more straight road, but you know, it is my road and I love every curve of it, and nothing's gonna change that. So yeah, that's really my take on this video. I've taken quite a serious take on this, and I know some people might not, but for me, I found it a very, very amazing video prompt, because it makes you think back to where it all started and what you could actually do mentally still at this point to help yourself get over that. And I think at the end of the day, it's good to look back at things like that, but don't try, I think it's good not to dwell on it. to take it and accept it as a part of yourself, part of your history, part of what makes you you, but move forward and look forward at all times. So that's my take on this video. So now make sure you go check out everybody else's videos. All the channels are linked in the video description below, or you can go to the Biggest Get-HEALTHY Collab playlist, which is also linked in the video description, to see all our videos overall. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.